Today we're at Marriott Vacation Club's Ocean Pointe Resort at Palm Beach Shores, Florida. Palm Beach Shores is on Singer Island. It's just a little bit north of Fort Lauderdale, I think about 35 miles north of Fort Lauderdale. There is a smaller airport at Palm Beach, easier to get in and out of than the Fort Lauderdale airport. That's where we generally fly into when we're staying at this resort. We come here about every December, or have been coming here about every December, November, because the warm weather, mid-70s, 80s, and the ocean temps are actually in the mid-70s to high 70s, so you can still swim in the ocean when you get here. When you arrive, the registration building is a standalone building, so you'll come in, very nice lobby here, and as you can see, Christmas tree in the back. So this particular stay, we were here the very first part of December. At one point in time, you could go straight to the pool from the lobby. However, the resort had problems with the neighborhood people just coming in and interloping, occupying a lot of the chairs. So maybe 10, 15 years ago, they closed that part of the lobby off. So for this stay, we're staying in the Sailfish building, which is the oldest of the 5 buildings that are on site here. But in this case, it's also the newest refurbished building. So this is what you'll get an idea of what the total refurbishment will look like once all the buildings are done. This is kind of the new interior of the hallway. For this stay, we are in the master side of a 3-bedroom oceanfront lockout. Each building has 7 floors. There is a 2-bedroom oceanfront lockout and a 3-bedroom oceanfront lockout. Now what that means is there's a master suite that either in the 2-bedroom side has a full 1-bedroom, in the 3-bedroom side has a 2-bedroom, plus a studio or hotel room that has a pass-through door. So the one thing that you'll notice here, if you're familiar with Marriott Vacation Club resorts, is the 2nd bedroom of the 3-bedroom lockout only has 2 twin-sized beds. This is really, in my opinion, only appropriate if you're traveling with children. I think when they built this, the idea was the 3-bedroom units were going to be more family-oriented. So this bedroom is a relatively small bedroom, as you can see. Chest of drawers, television, 2 beds, 1 nightstand. Both bedrooms have a nice ceiling fan that you can see there. So if you're traveling with kids, this unit's really perfect. If you're traveling with another couple, two sets of adults, maybe not so much. The guest bathroom is a single vanity. If you are a Marriott Vacation Club owner, you'll also notice that the bathrooms do not have granite countertops in this particular resort. They never have. They've never upgraded them. Honestly, I don't necessarily miss granite countertops. Although every time we travel here, I kind of notice that they've never upgraded them. So the guest bathroom also has a shower. In the Sailfish building, one of the things you'll notice, take a look at that shower door. It is very narrow. Now, you step into a regular size or a decent size shower, but for some reason in this particular building, that's a narrow door. In the Dolphin building, the Cobia, Pompano, Kingfish building, they seem to have corrected that. It had been a long time since I stayed at Sailfish, and I'd really forgotten about that until we stepped in here. Across from the guest bathroom is the laundry room. Stackable washer and dryer, high efficiency. Comes with a couple of loads of laundry soap, all. A lot of timeshares have a generic brand. Marriott Vacation Club at least still gives you a name brand on the laundry soap. Not too much of that utility closet. So you have laminate flooring or vinyl flooring up until you get into the living room. There was a nice little shelf there. We use that for our car keys when we're coming and going. We always rent a car. when we're at this resort. There are restaurants within walkable distance, but for us, we like to have a car to get out and around. If you've ever been to this resort, you'll notice that there's several changes to the living room and the dining room. The kitchen, not so much. You still have the stainless steel appliances. You still have the full-size refrigerator, stove, oven, microwave. Same cabinetry. I don't really think there's much changes to the cabinetry. I'd have to go back and look at some of my older pictures. You have everything that you need for preparing a meal while you're at the resort. All the small appliances. The coffee maker's already out on the counter. You'll see that here, just a regular standard coffee maker there. All the other appliances are in the cabinets. Nice dishwasher, stainless steel sink, and they do have granite countertops out in the living room or out in the living area or the kitchen area. New carpeting throughout, and they've completely redone all of the soft goods here. One of the things you'll notice, we now have a sectional. One of the many complaints about Marriott has been the very stiff sitting couches. That sectional's actually very comfortable to sit on, and it still has a queen-size sofa sleeper in it. Nice chair there. Actually, only one chair. There used to be two chairs in these units. Now there's only one with the sectional. They have an end table there. They have an end table on the other end of the sectional as well. They have changed the lighting above the kitchen table, changed the color scheme. We have the nice dark blue there on the highlights on the wall. One of the things I'm not really thrilled with is the bench type seating, although it does open up a little more room in the living room. I just don't like sliding in and out on the bench type seating. Another major change. Take a look at the headboard there behind the king size bed in the bedroom. That occupies pretty much the entire wall. There are no longer table lamps. The lamps hang from the headboard. There is also a nightstand on either side of the bed. To put the nightstands on the bed, on either side of the bed, we lost the little work table, or the little table that you could set your computer up in the bedroom on. Not sure whether that's a selling point or not. A lot of people like that table. They have still kept the two-person jetted bathtub. It's one of the things that I personally think they could lose and maybe extend the size of the shower. So when you get around here, you'll see for a Marriott Vacation Club Resort, a standard shower, not really all that big, enough for one person to stand in. I don't know how many people like a two-person shower, but I like a little bit more room than what this particular shower offers. We've owned at this resort since 2001. We've stayed here every year, except for one. And I think we have sat in that bathtub all of 2 times. It's a very large tub. Takes a long time to fill. We get around here, you'll see in the master bath you have dual vanities. Again, just a standard countertop, not marble. That's fine by me. A small toilet area where you can close the door for a little bit of privacy. You have the standard Marriott amenities there, or soaps and shampoo. So one of the other things that I find that's unique about this is in that large headboard, you now have some little reading lamps or reading lights. They fold out, and you can have them shine up, or let's see, you got to figure out which way to turn them here. But turned it the wrong way the first time. So they turn outward, and you can use them as a reading light. Probably a good idea that they turn outward, because if they turned inward, you would shine your light in whoever's laying next to you's eyes if you were getting up and using that in the middle of the night to kind of see the room. As you can see, they have the chair there and a nightstand instead of having the little table with the chair. I found the little table with the chair to be handy just for my computer. Now you're going to notice here in just a second we're going to change from nighttime, there we go, to daytime. The reason that I did this is so that you can get an idea kind of the light that you get into the room, which is really good light. They've changed the wall art, of course, too. And if you have an oceanfront unit, you get an idea of what the view out is. Normal recommendation is for a 4th floor or higher so that you get a good view of the ocean without being obstructed too much. We are on the 4th floor in this unit. They've also made some changes to the patio furniture and or the balcony furniture and the flooring. You notice that it has the louvers there. If you want a little bit more light, obviously, as I showed you, we can open that. So very nice table, full-size table. I usually have my coffee in the morning outdoors. If you want to eat lunch or dinner, you have a big enough table to do that. But as you notice, these are small balconies. It occupies the entire space of the balcony. In fact, that table is pushed clear up against the railing in order to get all 4 chairs around it. From the balcony, you can see very nice view of the ocean. Those are the Sailfish pools. We're also pretty close to the On the Rocks bar, so Sailfish and Dolphin buildings can be some of the noisier buildings. Fortunately, most of the noise quiets down about 10 p.m., at least in December. I can't speak to the summer months when more families are here. Overall, very nice unit here at Ocean Pointe, very enjoyable. Like I said, we've come here every year for about 21 years, except for 1 year. We enjoy the weather. We enjoy the nice ocean breezes. Nice sunny days. Great place to be. Hope you enjoyed the tour.